Hi guys, this is John learning Tagalog, day 8, module 8, expressing age, time, day, and date. Age, time, day, and date. Damn it! So as you can see, there are 4 topics in one lesson. One lesson is about 3 hours. How to include 4 topics in 3 hour lesson? Let's find out. So today we started with a speaking exercise, yeah, and the teacher wanted to know what's our favorite. Damn it! Now we're experiencing some technical issues with the wind, with the weather. So we started with a speaking exercise with the questions, yeah. Ano ang paborito? What is that? Niyong buwan. What's your favorite month? We were talking about weather and months in the Philippines because some people prefer hot, some people prefer cold. I said walang ang paborito akong buwan. So I don't have a favorite month. I like all months. I like all kind of weather. I'm a traveler, okay? I like everything. There is nothing special for me. But people, like 99% of the people, of the students, they say Disyembre. Disyembre is December in Tagalog because kasi malamig. Everybody prefers malamig instead of mainit. Mainit is very hot. You cannot survive in the heat. For me, I don't care. If it's hot, if it's cold, if it's snow, I don't mind. I like all kind of weather. After that, we asked each other ilang taon ka na? So we needed to use that question. And another one, we ask about family members. For example, ilang taon na ang nanay mo? How old is your mother? Ilang taon na ang tatay ko? Yeah, and then you say how old is your father or mother or any other family member. Then, of course, as usual, dialogue. Yeah. So this dialogue was about age, birthday, when you were born. I need to hold the tripod so my iPhone will not fly away. And using the date, yeah, and using the days also. So I'm gonna read it for you, okay? Juan, ilang taon ka na? 18 anyos na ako. Ikaw, 20 taon gulang ako. Talaga? Kailan ka ipinanganak? Ipinanganak ako noong ika-27 ng Pebrero 1998. Ikaw, kailan ang kaarawan mo? Sa 12 ng Disyembre ang kaarawan ko. Motorcycle. Sa makalawa na pala ang kaarawan mo. Maligayang kaarawan. Salamat. May party ako sa Sabado. Imbitado ka ha. Talaga? Anong oras? 3:00 ng hapon ang salo-salo sa bahay namin. Asahan kita. Oh, pupunta ako. This table is a mess. So, in this dialogue, there's this word, 18. 18. It means 18 in Spanish. Wow, we have the Spanish word. Woohoo! Dalawampu is 20, right? Kailan is when. And kaarawan is birthday. This very strange word, ipinanganak is was born. Yeah, so if you were born at particular day and months, you use this one, not including the year, I think. Ilang taong ka na? This question we use very often. And these two, maligayang kaarawan, happy birthday, and asahan or asahan, I'm not sure, kita, I will expect you. Like one of these guys invited another one to the party, right? Here is how you can make the age. Yeah, you can say dalawampung taon gulang. I'm 20 using Tagalog, right? And Spanish, 18 años. So you can use two forms. Tagalog or Spanish. And where is it? The da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da-dun. So the Tagalog system is usually used when telling age from 1 to 10. When expressing age from 11 up, both Tagalog and Spanish numbers are used, right? So here it is. Isa, dalawa, tatlo. So we know all these numbers already, right, from the previous lesson. And now we have Spanish words. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, and so on. Yeah, until 100, because probably there is nobody lives longer than 100 years, right? The tricky point is here, 30. So when you say 21, you say 21. When you say 31, you don't say 31, you say 31. I said, what about 40 and 50 and so on, like 40 and 50? And the teacher said, yes, you also use this E. 41, 51, and so on. The teacher didn't explain, and it's not written here, right? So if I didn't ask the question, we wouldn't know how to use like 41 and 55, something like that. Here is the very easy exercise. You need to from Tagalog, you need to change it into Spanish. You need to find the Spanish equivalent, and from Spanish equivalent, Tagalog, right? So these two are very easy to do. Next was the time. So there are six, let's say, parts of the day for Filipinos. There is umaga, tanghali, hapon, gabi, hating gabi, and madaling araw. And you can see from what time till what time these words. And here's how you can say the time. Ikawalo ng gabi. So this is 8 p.m. If you say ikawalo ng umaga, it's 8 a.m., right? So you need to use this one. Yeah, you need to use this word, change it into morning or evening or afternoon, and this is the number. Yeah. Same goes with the Spanish, except there is this one exception. A la una is you say like this. If it's not una, if it's not one, if it's 2, 3, 4, you say alas ocho, for example, ng gabi. Not so mind-blowing right now, yeah? Just the numbers, and just like a Spanish now, like one more language you need to learn. Here is the all possible times from 1 to 12, and some minutes examples in Tagalog and Spanish. And here we go. So for example, how do we say 7:30 in the morning? We say ikapito at kalahati ng umaga. Instead of 7:30 p.m. or 7:30, you say this a little bit long sentence. And in Spanish, you say, not in Spanish, using Spanish words for time, you say alas 7:30 ng umaga. All right? And very easy if it's a number without minutes, right? So for example, here, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah? Ikasampu ng gabi, 10 p.m. Alas 10 ng gabi. The interesting part goes here, yeah, when we have minutes. So if we have minutes, we can say like, for example here, 15 minutes to 12 or 15 minutes past 12, right? So how do we say 15 minutes to 12? Oh my goodness. 15 minuto bago mag-ikalabindalawa ng tanghali. Oh yeah, this is 11:45. And the same for the Spanish equivalent is 15 minutos bago mag-alas 12 ng tanghali, right? And 15 minutes past 12 is 15 minuto matapos ang ikalabindalawa ng tanghali. And in Spanish, using Spanish words, 15 minutos pasado alas 12 ng tanghali. Oh yeah, guys, try to memorize this and this. Then there was the exercise with the with the absolutely wrong Microsoft Word page. Damn! I wrote it down here in my notebook so I can understand what I need to do, because here it's completely a mess, right? So 5 p.m. ikalima ng hapon or alas 5 ng hapon. And for this one, I made a mistake. I made it like an English way. Yeah, I said 8 and 45. Yeah, but it uh, should be like this, like 15 minutes to 9, something like that. I'm not gonna read it for you, no. So time is really tricky when it comes to minutes, right? If it's just the hour or hour and a half, like 7:30, 5:30, it's easy to say. Just need to remember if it's gabi, if it's hapon, or umaga, right? But if it comes to minutes, damn, too many things you need to remember. How to say minutes, yeah? How to say 20, because minutes usually is like 15 or 20, and after 10, you need to say labing, right? Labing isa, labing dalawa, and you need to add ika in front. Ika labing dalawampu lima. Yeah, 25 minutes to something or 25 minutes after something. Then we studied months. I wrote them down here, so it's easy. Oh, sorry. So it's easy to read. Yeah. Um, Here are 12 months. Enero, febrero, marzo, abril, mayo, junio, julio, agosto, septiembre, octubre, noviembre, diciembre. Yeah, that's easy. And the date you say this way. For example, 4th of April is ika-apat ng Abril. So here, what you say for the dates, right? From 1 to 30, 31 days in the months, right? So this is all you need. Ika-isa, ika-dalawa, ika-tatlo, until ika-tatlumput isa. And here is the Spanish equivalent. Same with the Spanish words that we learned already. We just need to add a. A uno, a dos, a tres, until a 31. Then we studied about the days, yeah. Lunes, martes, miércoles, jueves, viernes, sábado, linggo. From Monday to Sunday. And here how you say today, yesterday, 2 days ago, tomorrow, and 2 days later. So 2 days ago is noong makalawa, yesterday is kahapon, ngayon is today, bukas tomorrow, and 2 days, the day after tomorrow or 2 days later is sa makalawa. A little bit of practicing how to write the date in Tagalog and Spanish. Yeah, we already know ika, then 25 ng Disyembre 2000, right? And in Espanol is a 25 ng Disyembre 2000. So 25 is, I say 25, but actually it's, you should say in Tagalog, dalawamput lima, yeah? And 25 in Tagalog, I have no idea. I think it's 25, yeah? A little bit confusing was the part with noong, sa, kanina, and mamaya. So after 10 minutes of arguing with the teacher, everybody agreed that noong is past, sa is future, kanina is past, and mamaya future within the same day, right? So if you want to say about some date or months before, you say noong. If for the future, like next year, you use sa. And what happened today, like in the morning, or it will happen in the evening, you use kanina and mamaya. Woohoo! For example, you say, noong Lunes ang kaarawan ko, right? So last Monday was my birthday. And if you use sa, you say, sa Miyerkules ang kaarawan ko. Next Thursday is my birthday. Example with kanina. Kaninang umaga ang klase ko. Yeah, so this morning was my class. So within a day, today, right? And mamayang hapon ang klase ko. Later in the afternoon, my class, like this. So this four, nong, sa, kanina, and mamaya, you should understand how to use them. And the last exercise that we did when everybody was so tired already, we needed to do this calendar exercise. So for example, today is 27th of September 2015, and there are questions. Anong petsa ngayon? What date is it today? And you see the answer, yeah, very long. Number 3, question number 3. Anong araw bukas? What day is tomorrow? Bukas, sorry, not bukas. I wrote the long, you see, I wrote the long answer for the date, but actually it was the question about the day of the week, not the date. So the answer is linggo bukas. Linggo bukas, yeah. 28th of September is linggo, is Sunday. Oh, now you can see. So this is like not very hard if you know the numbers, yeah. If you know the numbers, if you know the days of the week, This is not hard. I think this will be in the exam for sure. That's all for you now, folks. See you in day 9. Day 9 is the last lesson. After that will be exam the next day. So wish me luck.